literature and for common audience, English literature is not English literature without Shakespeare.
Oh, Shakespeare, the renowned Shakespeare. You know, he was the poet in the court of both King James I and Queen Elizabeth.
You know, just a silly fact, but sadly he died on his birthday.
Ouch! And he put a curse on his grave, daring anyone to move his body from that final resting place.
And now we're going to call him back from his grave. Holy Spirit, bless us!
You see, the relation of Shakespeare and university wits were like rather rocky. So since we have Shakespeare, why not university wits?
Marlowe, Christopher Marlowe. I read that he influenced Shakespeare, and Shakespeare's biographer, 𝗏𝗏 has even suggested that Marlowe and Shakespeare became locked in this competition where each influenced the other.
Oh, is it so?
Yeah.
You know, some believe that he is the real author of Shakespeare's plays.
You know, there have also been many rumors that Marlowe's death, some say that he was assassinated by a request from the crown, while others think that his death was fake.
Oh, is it? Interesting. Or rather intriguing. And SAINO, you know that Thomas Kyd's Spanish tragedy is a revered work, but we did not know that it was produced in a British museum.
Oh, is it so? It is a speculation that a character in his play was influenced by one of the characters in Shakespeare's Hamlet.
Oh wow! His Hamlet was seemingly the first to include a ghost in the story, and it is said to be an inspiration for Shakespeare's Hamlet.
You know what? Let's call another Thomas too. What about Thomas Nashe? You know, Megha, his best known work, the novel 𝗓 Unfortunate Traveller, is now thought to have been the first picaresque novel in English literature.
Wow!
I know.
Yeah, he co-authored a play with Ben Jonson titled The Isle of Dogs, and it caused a major controversy for its seditious content.
You know who will make this discussion even more interesting? What about Robert Greene?
Oh wow! His Groatsworth of Wit is widely believed to be containing an attack against William Shakespeare.
Yeah, I've heard of that, and even he also accused the budding writer of plagiarism and called him an upstart crow.
What?
Yeah.
Seriously? Now this theme seems complete. I can't wait to witness the confrontation of university wits and Shakespeare.
Ooh, drama! Holy Spirits, please come. Holy Spirits, please come. Hello sir, we welcome you all to the 21st century.
We have summoned you here to discuss the virtuosity of your literature, which is so distinctive that it is just as popular today as it was when you all wrote it.
How dare thou move me from my grave? Don't thou know I curse anyone who does move my bones?
Oh, shut up! Thou art quite unimportant. Honestly, who art thou compared to the great playwrights of a nation? Nobody.
Exactly. That lout is an upstart crow beautified with our feathers.
Come on now, he wrote quite a few absolute plays.
Thou reeky wagtail, thou art the reason I am dead, you traitor.
Relax. We are all dead.
Exactly. How can thou raise me from the dead without any respect?
Mary, how can thou raise William Shakespeare from the dead?
With a zany seance, evidently.
Hey, Seance, as zany as a man himself.
In all seriousness, what is thy problem with me?
Even we can sense a problem.
Exactly.
Thou was not yet educated properly.
I beg thy pardon. I did attend school.
Marry, but a free school. And thou know what is said about a free school? Their alumni are oft illiterate.
I wager thou would fail to see a good writing even if it came up to thy face and slapped thee in the face.
I learned classical Roman and Latin literature. Of course I know what good writing is.
Yes, sir. We respectfully agree.
Oh, really? Then wherefore did you plagiarize my play, the Spanish tragedy?
He's off, he was just inspired by it.
Mary, I was. If I am in fact uneducated, why was my play so quaint?
Well, that's actually a fair point.
In fact, even now, you are considered as the foremost playwright of English literature.
Ha! Hear that? Foremost playwright of the English literature.
If thou is the foremost playwright, I'm not a human.
That's mad. Prove it.
How could I possibly prove that?
Oh, ask us about it. That's one of the reasons you all are here.
That is, why not have a friendly war to prove your point?
A war against dissimilar? I've been waiting all my life.
Don't you think this argument is getting too intense?
Exactly. Before this goes out of hand, let's just start with our game.
So gentlemen, we will be teaming you up against two teams of 2 members each, and since Shakespeare here is so independently intelligent enough, I guess he'll be comfortable playing alone.
Oh, that will be more than just convenient for all. I mean, to prove the point that they're stating at least. Anyways, we'll be asking you questions about your partner's writings and you have to attempt at answering it right.
You know, the fun part is when you go wrong with your answer.
Oh, it is fun then. The opposite team can choose a weird food combination of this era for you.
And it will get even more interesting when it is Sir Shakespeare's turn to answer.
The one who knows it all, the Bard of Avon, will be asked questions on all others' writings.
And when he is unable to answer, all 4 of you can pick a combination and attack him.
So, should we start with it?
Oh, I fancy siding with Greene on this one.
Kid and us shall be together on this one, like the old times, eh?
Just thanks to thee, I'm dead. Absolutely nothing like old times.
I really has no idea what thou is talking about.
Okay, let's get started.
So, in what work of Greene's did he call Shakespeare an upstart crow?
Nah, it is too easy.
Gross worth of wit? Undoubtedly.
Absolutely.
So, our next question is to Mr. Greene. Why did Nashe leave just before he was due to be a Master of Arts?
To write my little dildo?
No.
To ask because of my father's death. 𝗨𝗵𝗪𝗀𝗪𝗏.
Oh, I dost apologize sincerely.
So, now's the time for Mr. Kyd and Mr. Marlowe to combine foods for them. Ooh, this is good.
Well, that was interesting.
It was.
Now on to Shakespeare. Which work of Greene's deliberately imitates the style of Marlowe's Timberlake?
Was it the comical history of Alphonsus, King of Aragon?
Nay, thou can't guess. Thou hast to be certain.
You guessed it right.
Alright, well enough. That's right.
As I said, educated.
Oh, shut up. Thou art just infatuated with Marlowe.
Who isn't?
Agreed. Our next question is to Thomas Kyd. So, why did Marlowe almost fail in getting his master's degree?
Frequent suspensions due to reckless behavior.
Ah, man.
So, what is his right answer?
Frequent absences to work for an exquisite country.
Marvelous. Doth sound completely honest.
Oh, wrong guess. Food combination time.
Now to Marlowe. What is the Spanish tragedy by Kyd modeled on?
Seneca says this.
Aye.
Ah, see, I know them even well so now.
Please stop.
Congratulations, team. Now on to Nashe. What were the 3 pamphlets Greene wrote attacking Shakespeare?
Gross worth of wit?
Who seems uneducated now?
Thou stay silent. Very well. I do not know the answer.
It was...
Wherefore hast thou written works of plenty about me? Art thou really that infatuated with me?
Indisputably, I know thee.
Oops, wrong answer.
interesting discussion could be generated on that, isn't it? Anyhow, moving on, our next question is to Mr. Robert Greene. Nashe arrived in London sometime in 1588 with a mind to be a writer. Could you say what was his first published book?
My Little Dildo.
Thou art never more going to look that. Correct?
Absolutely right.
Why thou keep recalling that particular poem?
Who would discern that? Certainly not me. Alright, let's move to the next question immediately.
So, let's not leave out the food attacks.
Nashe's work, 𝗨 𝗵𝗸𝗪 was published under which pseudonym?
Was it Canterbury Knave?
Nay, let us provide something truly horrendous.
Ed, thy speed there, I am adverse to it.
Halt art thou being honest?
Nah, he's duping thee, don't believe him.
Thou crook-nosed knave!
What if we'll check it out if Sir Shakespeare is actually allergic to it or not?
You guys are actually enjoying this, aren't you? So our next question is to Sir Thomas Kyd. Which is the first play to receive critical fame for its use of blank verse?
Everyone knows this. It was 𝗵𝗸𝗪 the Great,
See, thou art friends with Miss Hill.
and thou the reason I was destroyed.
Alright, I get sense now. Thou is very stressed. So let's move on to the next question.
So what was Kyd imprisoned for?
Allegedly, it was for spreading heresy. Albert, I cannot imagine that he would do that.
Exactly, I didn't. Thou left a piece of atheistic pamphlet, and the authorities thought it was mine. They arrested me and tortured me for treason. I died because of those injuries.
However, it was not entirely my mistake. Wherefore thou didn't say that it did not belong to thee.
Firstly, denial never works, and more importantly, I did. They did not believe it was true.
Seems appropriate even now.
Wherefore thou didn't discard it when they arrived.
And thou would not leave a dangerous possession like that in a plain sight.
Those dangerous possessions are my belief.
Oh my god.
I was slaughtered for thine unpregnant belief.
Do not call my belief unpregnant.
Any idea that gets me killed is absolutely unpregnant and inane.
Well, it was quite intriguing.
Thou would fancy going and ascertaining what happens next, correct?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I have more than proved that I'm the foremost playwright, haven't I?
Yeah, no doubt about that.
I can't foresee a time when William Shakespeare is not a common literary utterance.
Well then, my necessities are embarked. Farewell.